week, I have just been in the biggest funk. I've been so anxious feeling and like depressed and not really in control. And I'm just so beyond ready to get out of this. It's been affecting my habits, my relationships, my relationship with myself. And this is not the type of habit building that I want to create. I was recently inspired by a TikTok I saw of Gracie Norton. If you don't know her, she makes a ton of videos for gut health and hormones. And she recently made a series that has inspired me. She calls it the daily dose. So it's gaining dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins, all of these happy and feel-good chemicals in your body by habits you do every day. And I need that, but on steroids right now. If you don't know me, my name's Jess. Welcome to my IBS journey. I've been struggling with IBS for the past 3 years and recently working with a new naturopathic doctor to get my gut health back on the right track and finally heal my chronic issues. My gut has just been acting up so much, and this is the whole point of me recording my journey, creating my website, and writing my blog, is I'm showing the good, the bad, the ugly whenever it comes to gut health. I feel like whenever you're going through such physical symptoms, it's really difficult to get your mental health on board. Like, I will continue to go to the gym and I will take breaks throughout my workday and go on my hot girl walks and drink my bone broth and do all these really good habits, yet I will still just feel so sick and nauseated. It makes so much sense when your gut is suffering, it's going to affect your mental health, because when you understand the brain-gut connection, whenever your gut microbiome is thrown off, you have SIBO like myself, or candida overgrowth, or any other gut issues, it will directly affect your mental health. I mean, 90% of our serotonin that we have is living in our gut. Serotonin is like our calming neurotransmitter. It's going to allow us to rest and digest, bring calm and peace into our life. If your gut is suffering, your mind will suffer, and it just makes so much sense for why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling this past week. We're going to do a complete reset, and for the next week, I want to take you on my journey of serotonin and dopamine boosting things I'm doing every day to get my gut health and my mental health back on track and hopefully get myself out of this funk. It's time to make ourselves a fun little drink. Basically, it's just some sparkling water, coconut water, lemon, and bitters. You can also do lime. So we're just gonna top it off. Think of an Aperol, but just completely non-alcoholic. It will actually hydrate you. I don't know, like 6 to 8 drops of this. Is that how they do it? Cheers. Today has definitely been a better day for me since the funk I've been in this past week. It's taken such a toll on my body physically. Like, I was continuing to work out every day. I wasn't eating shit food. I was managing my stress during my work day. All of these healthy habits, but that's the thing, is we can continue to have these healthy habits but feel physically sick at the same time. I actually wrote a blog post earlier this week about my health journey and how it's been making me feel emotionally. I realize that we are in a world of such instant gratification. We get it from these excess of dopamine producing activities in our lives, and it's easy to seek quick rewards, but that's not going to help us long term. And the same thing comes to our health and well-being. We almost want to feel better immediately. We want to take a supplement or change our diet and see results right away. That's why I'm doing this daily dose challenge over the next week, because there needs to be greater intention behind what I'm doing for my physical and mental health. I hope by sharing my journey, it brings light to the situation and helps you be more intentional on your own path towards healing. Good morning, friends, and welcome to day 2 of a daily dose. Today, I used friendship as a way to boost my dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. And it's not just a day with friends, but it's an adventure with good quality friends. When you are on your healing journey, you want to be surrounded with like-minded people who understand. Not everyone can understand the physical and mental strain your gut health journey can take you on, but these are friends that I have known since elementary school who just moved to New York City. And they knew me at a time where I had no health issues, and our biggest worry was if our crush liked us back in like middle school. And now we are young adults navigating the world, who we want to be in it, and the type of healthy lifestyle that we envision for ourselves. Surrounding yourself with high quality people and doing high quality activities, even if it's as simple as a beach day, make for the best mental and physical boost. I think I needed it a lot more than I realized. The lesson from today is be intentional with who you surround yourself with. There is absolutely nothing better than a relaxing Sunday, and on this Sunday, I wanted to focus on ways I can practice active rest and lean away from scrolling. First thing is I got some vitamin D this morning. Getting sunlight the first thing in the morning not only sets your circadian clock, but it also stimulates the production of serotonin, boosting your happiness. I've been reading Jay Shetty's Think Like a Monk book, and I definitely recommend it for anyone who's trying to dig a little bit deeper into the root of their problems, like I'm doing on my IBS journey. I think with healing my gut also comes healing my mind. Later in the afternoon, I made this aloe vera green smoothie. Aloe vera juice was something that my naturopath recommended, but I cannot stand the texture of it. So instead of drinking it straight, I use it as a base for my smoothies. I also wanted to practice gratitude this evening. Gratitude practices are a lot deeper than we realize, and even journaling in itself can stimulate the production of serotonin and dopamine. I know sometimes it feels like my body is working against me. My fatigue feels like it's draining every ounce of me, but I'm grateful for days like today where I do get to rest and recover. The true reward is in the journey, even if it doesn't feel like it. So reminder for you today to actively rest and recover and be grateful for where you are in your journey, even if it's only the beginning. We all have to start from somewhere. Monday night, I just went to get acupuncture done. I started doing it at first for migraines. There was a period where I was having a really bad IBS flare-up and I kept getting migraines day after day. And one thing that helps is seeing a chiropractor. So I found a clinic near me that actually does chiropractic care and also acupuncture. I started going for my migraine, but now I've been getting it done once a week for the past 6-ish weeks for my IBS, because it's supposed to be really good if you have IBS, digestive disorders. It's supposed to help calm and relax your body, and I can attest to that. I go for an hour, and every time I fall into the deepest meditative type of sleep, and it feels really good, and it's actually the calmest I feel all week. I don't know if it's made a huge difference in my bowel habits. It hasn't made me go to the bathroom any more or less, but I have noticed it really helped my stress level, so that's good. Afterwards, I always feel a little bit more calm, a little bit sleepy, at peace. I really want to tap into how I'm feeling right now, just that sense of calmness, and start diving into my night routine. Tonight, I'll take you through my nighttime routine. And right now, it is 6:45. I typically go to bed around 9:30. I like to be in bed then, lights out before 10. So we're going to start early tonight because of acupuncture, but usually I'll start cooking dinner, winding down around this time anyways, around 7. My nighttime routine is pretty consistent. I like to eat dinner around the same time, and after that I usually make a tea and wind down by either taking a bath, reading a book before I go to bed. I have been less on my phone, which I've noticed has actually helped my sleep. And it's so silly, people say it all the time, but maybe if they say it all the time, it's true. Having a lot of blue light right before we go to bed keeps us a little bit wired. So putting technology away has helped a lot. I live with my boyfriend, so we love talking during dinner, or if neither of us are in the mood to talk, we've caught up on everything, we'll put on a YouTube show and watch different YouTube series or interviews, something that's a little bit more nourishing for the mind. It is Tuesday. I want to talk more about working out and gut health. I am the type of person where it's easier for me to just do it in the morning because I find having that decision fatigue often makes it difficult. Like, get rid of the paradox of choice, just do it in the morning. I also love doing it in the morning because that's when our cortisol levels are at the highest. I find that I have that extra alertness and just boost of energy. Since I work out about 4 to 5 times a week lately, it hasn't made a huge impact on my mental health. So today I tried something a little bit different. I incorporated more cardio into my routine to get my heart rate up. Whenever you get your heart rate up, it releases more endorphins within your body and it feels good. I'm feeling way more energized than I usually do. And I think that's the key for getting out of my funk now. If you are in a rut with your workout, either try a different type of workout, push your body, challenge in a different way. We just got done with our workout. I did some ginger turmeric tea with dandelion root. I don't usually have this after the gym, but lately I've been feeling really nauseous in the morning. I find that whenever I work out, it's a good distraction for me, but the minute I come home, I could just feel it in my gut. I feel a little bit uneasy, so this has been helping me. I've been putting slices of ginger and turmeric in hot water, letting it steep, and it has been so much better. I don't know why, but we love. We are still working to get out of the funk. I don't really work out to maintain like a skinny figure or stuff like that. It's just good for your health and your hormones, because sometimes I feel like it could be really disappointing if we work out and we end up more bloated than we were before the workout. It's like, well, why am I even doing this? So I try not to think of it as much as like my physical body, but what are going to be the mental health benefits? What's going to be the physical benefits long term for my heart health, my bone density, things like that. Working out is really going to help boost your dopamine and serotonin levels. 90 to 95% of our body serotonin lives in our gut. So if our gut microbiome is off, so is our serotonin levels. I'm trying to do everything I can externally to keep that at a high level, because I know I'm not producing as much because my gut microbiome is off. I find that working out also helps my stress levels. I struggle with stress a lot. High levels of stress can really inhibit your gut health. It can cause a lot of inflammation, allowing an imbalance in your gut microbiome. Whenever you have things like SIBO or candida overgrowth, that's really going to escalate it. Working out will alleviate a lot of mental stress. Like the mornings where I don't work out, I just feel chaotic, and by the end of the day I'm like, I need to go out and move and do something. So working out, we crossed that off on our list today. I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers. It is day 6 of getting out of my funk, and today we are switching up our environment. I work from home and sometimes my days can feel really redundant, so I like to switch up where I'm working from every now and then. Since moving earlier this year, I haven't found a good work from home coffee shop in my new neighborhood, but I had a doctor's appointment in my old neighborhood, so I decided to work from there in the morning from a coffee shop that I absolutely adore. I recommend switching up your routine if you are in a rut, and it doesn't take a lot of money or effort to do it. It's not like you need to go out and reinvent yourself. It's also helpful to delay your caffeine in the morning for a dopamine reset. If we reach for a coffee first thing when we wake up, we can experience crashes later in the afternoon. So I like to wait 60 to 90 minutes to have caffeine, and you will feel the impact much more. taking you through my morning routine. I'm pretty consistent with my morning routine. I still wanted to incorporate it in my Getting Out the Funk series because I think I'm being a little bit more intentional and not just running through the motions. I'm trying to pretty much experience more gratitude as I run through my daily routine. I already went to the gym. It was a hair wash day, so we made sure to take a very luxurious shower. And now I'm just doing my work from home makeup. I typically get ready at the gym after my workout. I'll do the sauna and then I'll take a cold shower and get ready there. But because it's a hair wash day, I love using my own shower to do that because I have all of my hair care necessities here. We are also experimenting with the wavy hair too. Talking about getting out of a funk, I honestly feel like 98% out of my funk. I think recording my journey has helped me, just holding myself accountable. I think it's so easy to just run through the motions of gym, work, friends, relationships, meal times, and we don't take a moment to step back and really appreciate where we're at. Started the new supplements this week for my SIBO protocol. The only thing I've noticed is it has made me feel very fatigued throughout the day. In the mornings, I've been waking up feeling nauseous, so that's why I've been making ginger tea. I can't believe we're already coming near the end of the week. I think I've noticed the biggest difference is being a lot more intentional with what I'm doing on a day-to-day. Also, I just had a very fulfilling week with friends. Having people in your life that fill up your cup instead of empty you really help. I wouldn't say I get my energy from other people. I actually recharge pretty well on my own. Being around friends where it's so fulfilling to be around them has made a huge difference. Another thing too is eating at an earlier bedtime. I've noticed that I've been eating later and later recently. I think because it's summertime and everything just feels delayed and you're going to bed a bit later. But eating 3 hours before I have to lay down has helped a lot, or else once I'm in bed, my stomach is just like gurgling and I get a lot of gas buildup and it's not good at all. It's definitely something I want to start incorporating more because we can do all these like health hacks throughout the day, but if we're not being intentional, it can kind of cloud us and be like, you know what, why am I really drinking bone broth and drinking teas and eating these foods and working out whenever you don't feel like you have any intention behind it. It's been a really good week to reflect, and it's not like I've changed too much of my routine, but I've just been a little bit more excited about it. So yeah, we'll finish getting ready for the day, and this will be our Thursday, getting out of the funk.